Is it unwise to settle down with the first person you're in a serious relationship with? My 30th boyfriend, 27M, believes this and thinks we should break up only because of this. WTF. Edit/update. So just as this post was getting a lot of attention last night, I broke up with him. We were supposed to go walk this trail but I didn't see the point. Thanks for the advice. He can go be with whoever we wants but I'm done with him for good. Being second place to a dream woman/what if woman isn't my scene. Hi. So I've been in a total of 3 serious relationships. I'm my BF's first serious GF. His family has always warned him don't settle down with the first person you're with. You have to see what you like in a partner and you can't really know that if you just go with the first person you get serious with. I think you can't make an informed decision on choosing a partner unless you have more experience and have previous partners to really know what you want. BF has heard this from them for years, and even though we've been together for nearly a year and a half and are such a strong couple, aside from this, he's brought this idea up a few times when I've wanted to talk more details about our future together. We had this convo the other night. I feel sad that you don't see how special this thing between us is. I've been in a shitty relationship. I've been in a really okay one. What we have is everything that I want. You have all of the qualities that I want and never thought I'd find. Him, you fit everything that I want to, and so many times I do see a permanent future for us, but I feel like you think I'm your person / because you've been with other people. They helped you to learn what you really wanted, right? Haven't had that experience. So how do I know for sure / that this is the best relationship for me if I have nothing to compare it to? I'm not about to beg this man to stay with me. I have enough self-respect to walk away. But I really have a feeling I'm going to hear from him in a few months wanting me back. Like, I get his argument, but according to him there's nothing else wrong or missing from our relationship. He just isn't sure because he's never been serious with anyone else. I married the first serious person I dated, got into a relationship, etc. Been together 20 years. Not a single regret. When you know, you know. Interesting, I heard the same thing from my dad, although not nearly as strongly. I ignored it and he let it go. I was a few years younger though. It took him a long time to find a serious relationship though. I'm sure he's making a mistake, but nothing to do but let him make it. Some people will date multiple people before settling down. Others will marry the first person they have a relationship with. When you know, you know. If he comes back to you in the future, then you will have some decisions to make. Until then, don't sweat it. This usually is said to younger people, teens, early 20s, so that they don't throw away major life opportunities for something that most likely won't work out. Also, many times their lack of experience in life in general can lead them into very unhealthy relationships that they don't realize is bad. This isn't meant to apply to someone of his age. If he wants to throw away a good thing for experience, he can go ahead and probably end up regretting it. When you're sure you're sure. If that's his mindset, then cool, let him go see. Maybe he'll find someone that made him realize why he walked away from this relationship, maybe he won't. If he's prepared to walk away to see what else is out there, then let's just see if he finds out the true meaning of the grass isn't always greener. If he wants to end the relationship, you don't have a relationship anymore. Just leave. If you hear from him again, then it's your decision whether or not you want to be with him now, or hopefully you will have moved on. There is no one person for everyone, and it sounds like he wants to have his cake and eat it too. My 3 roommates brought in another person who has been living here for free and eating my cheese. I, F19, am in college and have 3 F's mid-20s, roommates who all know each other as they are from the same country and are in the same graduate study. They brought in a friend, M mid-20s, who started living in one of their rooms last month. The way the apartment is set up is we 4 are all leaseholders and we split the internet and utility bills. But this additional friend isn't on the lease and doesn't pay any bills. In addition to that, I noticed many of my things that I keep in the fridge or bathroom has been disappearing since this person started living here. That's the least of my issue though. Since all 3 of them are friends, I'm scared that if I tell the landlord, they might get angry against me for snitching, but at the same time it's unfair that I'm paying my share but this person is staying here for free. I don't know if he's paying the roommate who he's living with anything, but it doesn't decrease how much I have to pay. What should I do? I think the ice should be broken and you should sit down with everyone and bring up the fact that you want to make sure everything is fair. You could say you're cool with him there, just want to make sure everyone is paying their way. Then maybe bring up that your food is there for you and for them to please not take something that isn't theirs without asking. If that doesn't all go well, then maybe escalate it with the landlord if he isn't paying. Yeah, if he is there temporary then ask until what exact day he is here for, that you're not trying to be mean but you want your money's worth for what you're paying. If you wanted to live with 4 people then you expect to be paying at least $100 less a month. I can understand living for free but eating your cheese is a bit too far, man. Skeptical. Being French, I would decapitate the cheese thief. Fork this dude. Are you serious? Tell your roommates your feelings on it. You are correct to feel that you are not being dealt with fairly. Today he eats your cheese, tomorrow he might eat your pussy or your dog. Nip the problem in the bud. Fuck them for not giving you a heads up. Girlfriend's clothing. Okay, so, context. I'm a guy with a very defined style and I focus too much in the things that I don't like. In this case, some of my girlfriend's clothing. This is something I don't like about myself, but if she wears something that goes against what I think it's good, I'll internally get pissed and have a shitty time in my mind. What I want to change is, neither my opinions or my girlfriend's clothing. What I want to change is to stop caring about that shit. Would like to see a piece of clothing I think it's shit, realize I don't like it, and don't think about it again. Allow my mind to move on with positive thoughts and don't focus on what I don't like. Allowing both me and the ones around me to have a better time, with no one getting pissed. You've found a good perspective on this, that can only serve to help you. I don't have a lot of good advice but I suggest that you try to replace this pattern of thinking with another. It sounds to me that you recognize that evaluating other people's clothing is neither productive nor kind. Maybe you can think of something else to consider, the event you'll be attending, what the restaurant will be like, who you're looking forward to seeing. Thought replacement/redirection may help in this case. Every time you think something negative, counteract with something positive. Yeah, that shirt may be ugly AF, but man I love her smile. I have a personality disorder, and in my experience it's helped me to focus on more positive things, because while you're still annoyed about one thing, you're redirecting to something wonderful. Eventually you will train your mind to react to the positive things and overlook the negative more and more. Your answer truly hit the right spot, I feel. Really, thank you for your words and advice. It's really fantastic that you're recognizing this as being your problem and not your girlfriend's problem. Aside from therapy, it might just take sheer force of will. Just constantly reminding yourself that she doesn't care, that likely nobody else cares, and that it's all in your head. And if you really want, take her shopping and pick out something like a coat or jacket, something she'll wear often that you both think looks good. Whenever I catch myself thinking negative thoughts about someone else's appearance, I remind myself that judgment is just a bad habit that society taught you were entitled to, and that the second thought you have is your truth. You recognize this is your problem to fix, and that's a great start. But I bet it can also help to have some compassion for yourself and realize this is just a bad habit you're putting effort into breaking. What matters the most is that you correct yourself, that is your truth. Replace the negative thought with something positive, like my girlfriend is so confident, she can wear whatever she wants and not give a F what anyone thinks. Before you know it, you might not have the first thought at all. So when you start to feel those feelings creep up, you actively start thinking about other things. Don't dwell. Focus on having fun and accepting your girlfriend for who she is. That's it. It's really not hard. The hardest part is noticing the need to change. The problem with me is that, when I say that I focus, I really fucking focus. But I'll do my best.